Hey everyone, Amber Tamarity Losey here. I wanted to do a quick video today to talk a little bit about this new eczema cream that I came across. If you've been a follower for Thrifty Guardian for a few years now, you may remember back. My daughter was pretty young, I want to say like 6 months, maybe not even, when we first noticed that she would get what I called turkey skin on her belly. It really did. It was like little bumps, some dry patches. Even to this day, she still gets it. And it's definitely a cross between eczema and psoriasis. It's not super surprising because my husband deals with a lot of skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. And so, it's not something that's unexpected, but given that she's only 4 years old, we always try to look for healthy, natural ways to help her feel better, to not feel itchy and rashy and scaly and dried out. Personally, when it comes to my own skincare routine, I'm a big fan of jojoba oil. It's something that I use every single day. I use it on my face when I get out of the shower. I use it on my hair. Clearly my hair could use a little bit right now. It's looking a little frizzy as out in the rain. But again, I look for those natural alternatives to lotions and such because I really, not only am I big into the more homeopathic recipes and using what nature provides us to, help our bodies fix itself, but I just, especially in this day and age, it's hard to find products that aren't laden with chemicals that are kind of borderline not all good for you. So when I came across this eczema cream, I decided, yes, I'm going to have to try it out. Not only for myself, because again, even though I don't have eczema or the like, this cream talks about how it's great for all sorts of skincare uses, but more importantly, I wanted to use it because of my husband and my daughter. Now, luckily, for us, maybe not so much for those of you watching this review, because we started using this stuff about a week ago, neither my husband nor my daughter have had flare-ups. So unfortunately, I can't really demonstrate how well this works in terms of before and after, but I'm still going to talk a little bit about it and kind of share with you why I like it, and that if you are looking for an eczema cream, whether it's for yourself, a family member, or even a friend, I would recommend this stuff. This stuff is called Euzema. It's a confidence revival cream, and again, it's one of those things that is all natural, and it's something that again, I really enjoy using just before I go to bed. I like putting it on my hands and any sort of like rough patches, like elbows, knees, whatever the case may be. Comes in this pretty purple and white little box here, and you get a really decent size amount of this ointment. This may not look like a ton in this little jar here, but a little bit goes such a long way, and there is actually quite a bit in here. You can see we've already been using quite a bit of it because all of us have been using it again on a daily basis for over a week now. I really like the color of it, but more than that, I love the silky smoothness of it. Again, like I literally just rub my finger in there. I don't even know if you can really tell, barely anything, and that's good for like my hands. And it's something that really sinks in well. It doesn't leave a greasy, oily residue. It does have a rather potent smell. That would be the one thing that kind of made me go, oh, for a second, just when I first opened it. And that's because it's got something in there, and talk a little bit about the ingredients, but it's got something in there called, oh, forgive me, I'm going to butcher this so bad, Aquilaria agiocha. Yeah, that's bad, right? But apparently it's another word for agar wood. So when I was looking this up to, see if this was something that I did in fact want to try out with my family, I looked that up, and agar wood is something that is commonly used for treating eczema. The bark is turned into a paste that's used for treating all sorts of skin conditions. And so then there's a few other ingredients in here that really stood out to me, like licorice root extract, which I knew is a great antiviral. It's great for its moisturizing properties. There's another one that I'm not even going to try to attempt to say because I'm just not that smart. But it's like it's a fruit powder, a fruit that I did have to look up, because again, I am going to research these things. I am big on, you know, making sure what we're putting on and in our bodies. But this was another one that is traditionally used in Chinese medicine, and it's another one that's anti-inflammatory. And then there was the bamboo, which luckily wasn't one I had to look up. And that is something that apparently they not only use because, again, it is anti-inflammatory, which will help the eczema, but it's something that they ground up or mushed up the bamboo stalks, and that's what the base of this paste is, or this cream. And so again, it was really nice to be able to look and recognize most of the things used, and it is all natural. And then the one thing, like I said, with the smell, that kind of for a second made me go, whew. Really, it was because it reminded me of my church going days, because there's frankincense in there, and that is what you smell when you first smell it. You know, it's a sweet smell. It's not a bad smell, but again, it is a little bit potent. But luckily, when you put it on your skin, it's not something that now you smell like a church or something similar, right? It's not something that really ends up smelling or making you smell. It's just kind of when you first open this jar. So again, this is something, it's called Euzema. It says stop scratching, start sleeping. But again, even if you don't have eczema, or you know, are just battling some rough, dry skin, you know, if you're here in America, or the you know, winter is well on its way, that's when we really start getting hit with the dry skin and all that not so great stuff. So this is something that I would definitely recommend you look into, especially again if you've got little ones with eczema issues that could use a more natural alternative to the harsher chemicals that may be prescribed. So I'm going to post a link to the blog post that I actually wrote on Thrifty Guardian that goes into this a little bit more about why I love it, why I recommend it, while we will keep using it for our own family. But if you have any questions at all about the cream, definitely comment below this video or go check out the blog post. And then if you've still got questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to share. Again, hopefully, knock on wood, we don't have a flare-up again anytime soon, but when we do, if we do, I will be sure to take a before and after picture so you guys can get a better idea as to just how well this works. Again, especially with the little ones, it's so great. So again, if you have any questions, let me know.